Welcome to All About TRH, aka All About the Truth. On today's episode, we recap the Real Housewives of Orange County and talk Tamra's strong jealousy when it comes to Heather Dubrow, plus why we need to protect newbie housewife Jen at all cost. Hi, Chantel.
Hey, Roxanne.
Happy Thursday.
I
know. This
don't
week
want to
has
go to
been
work
hell.
today.
I know.
Why?
Because my girls' summer camp ended last week, and then they've been at home with me while I'm working this week because their school doesn't start until next week. So, oh my gosh! But today, luckily, it's super early. My husband asked my his mom if she could watch the girls. So praise Jesus Christ himself, because I need a break and need to actually focus at work today. So. Wow,
I don't
it's
know
been
how you
hell.
guys do it. Yeah.
I know. Hasn't this week kind of dragged too?
Yes. I feel like that's why I'm just so annoyed. I'm like, let's go. Let's Labor Day weekend. Let's get some extra days in.
So what are you doing for Labor Day?
I think I have a couple pool or lake days lined up.
That's cute. That's the nice thing about being kidless. Oh, I'm gonna go on the lake, and no one invites the person with the 3 little kids on a lake. And it's not fair unless you're very, very close with someone.
Because they don't want them. I mean, and lakes are not that great for kids.
No, I know, but I'm what should we do? I'm kind of over, I feel like the pool club, I love it, but I'm over it. It's done for the summer. So I'm what should we do? I know.
I mean, you guys should definitely go one day this week. It's going to be 90.
I know. Well, anywho, so today's episode, we are covering Orange County. We're going to touch on last week's episode too, because we didn't recap it. And then we do have an episode that we are going to upload as well. That's going to be regarding the baseball game. We did have someone at the baseball game representing us, so we have all the tea on that. And then on Sunday, we have a Patreon episode where we talk spoilers, but you have to be a Patreon member. And we have it linked on our All About TRH podcast Instagram. And just so people know, if you do go on our Patreon, download the app. It is so much easier to navigate on the app. I keep getting people saying I am not tech savvy. I wasn't able to figure it out. And then I realized there was an app and it was so much easier.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Yeah. I feel like Chantel even struggled until she got on the app.
No, okay. You would be the one to struggle, not me.
I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
Well, anyways, let's get started on Orange County. What are you thinking about Orange County this season? I feel like you're not that into it, are you?
No, I am, but I think the last episode dragged, and then this episode kind of dragged a little bit, but it's still good. Honestly, you know who I would love just to watch all day is just Heather. I don't know why. I love watching her. I would watch a what's a spinoff of her and her family. She just is very interesting to me. I don't care if she comes out pretentious, if she talks about money. I just love it.
So it's so weird because, as we said when we did a rewatch, every season your opinion on someone changes. And it's crazy because last season I was like, Heather's too much. She's being too much. I can't take it. But then this season I'm like, okay, I like Heather. Why is everyone coming for her? So this season I stan Heather a lot and I feel very, very bad for her. And yeah, I can see her doing a spinoff with her family.
I just have always liked Heather, even though she obviously can be a little bit too much here and there, but I've always loved watching her. And she's an actual rich person that it's not faking it. And it's nice. It's we're never gonna be at that level. So it's I love just watching
not even close.
Not even 10% probably.
Right.
But I just love watching her navigate her life being so privileged. I don't know. It's refreshing.
Yeah. Well, it's refreshing. Yeah, it's refreshing.
Yeah, because we're all out here dying and complaining and working, but I don't know, for her it's just let's hire this person to tell me what I'm keeping and staying.
It must be so nice for someone to just hire people. That is so nice. I'm a DIY queen because I'm cheap and I'm why would I pay someone? But if I had the funds, I would probably the funds them they do. I would be okay, let me hire someone. It just makes life easy. So must be nice.
And no matter what, in her life, just because she has money, I'm sure she gets stressed out and she has her stressors and like life can be hard. So like it just we're all human at the end of the day. But she just to me, I don't know. She really is the reason I like when her scenes come on by herself, I really enjoy them. When the others, I literally want to fast forward them.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
we'll get into it, but
so in the previous episode, Tamra, she was getting her makeup done, which like this is starting to scare me, like scare. Like I don't want to see her getting her makeup done. But she was acting like she felt so guilty that people aren't going to Shannon's party. But it's like, Tamra, you created this mess of a drama. And it's all so fake and strategic with her.
okay, everything is like that with her.
Yeah. I love
And I can't wait to go off at the end of this
Oh my
episode that we
gosh,
just
I
watched.
know. I love when Heather did approach Shannon, again, the episode before. She like literally sat down and I could tell this bothers Shannon though, but I would rather just let's confront the situation. She got to the bottom of it and she was like, let's get to it. And she made sure to say, I have not initiated anything. And she really hasn't. Tamrat has. Tamrat to me has really set her up and then kind of like set everyone up and then just sits back. And this happens every season.
It was just funny that she like drove down there and they are all complaining about this drive and then she goes just to confront her and then like and then she leaves and it's just like you could have been at the party.
That's badass though. Like
Okay.
she's like, no, that she's like, I'm gonna confront you face to face, biatch, like, and even though this is a freaking pain to drive, I'm gonna do it.
What I
I
what
oh
I
go
picked
ahead.
up from last episode to me is like all the like obviously you don't know if you're gonna break up with somebody. So Shannon and her boyfriend are not together, but like for all of this to go down and then you're not even together. And when we're gonna watch the reunion, she's not gonna even care to explain herself because she's over it. Like there's nothing to defend, you know. So she's just gonna
Right.
be like, yeah, whatever, I'm done.
Well,
Like, you
no, I'm
know.
sure she wants to get him back, so I think she
Oh,
will.
really?
Yes, like she's like obsessed with him. I mean, do you not see that?
No, I do, but like,
She's like
okay, I thought
defending him and she's like, he's the best relationship I've ever had. I'm like, dude, he's not into you. So like, what is wrong with you?
not at all. I mean, I would go ham more about the relationship if I knew they were still together, but because they're not, I'm just like overwatching them or overhearing about
Yeah,
the fighting because I'm like, okay, they're not even together, so who cares?
right. I love Jen. She, to me, is probably one of the best new housewives because the scene with her and the stepson was oh, not the stepson, I'm sorry, the adopted son.
Yeah.
It was everything. Like, of course, Chantel, you know me, I cried. And I can just tell she is a great person. She is a great mom. And then Dom, the kid, he seems so happy. And that's all you want for your kids is to feel loved and happiness. And she gives that. Like, she just gives such great energy and I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah, I do really enjoy her. The only thing I don't like is her little adoption kitty thing.
Her
Like what
what?
her little adoption kitty like thing going on in her house. Like I wanted to
Oh
throw up.
yeah. Oh yeah. But we're not like animal people,
I know,
Chantel.
I
Don't
know.
don't write a
Don't
bad
come
review
for
about
us.
that, guys. Yeah. We're really not. And I know that's not like a popular opinion, but
I feel like if you have
no.
foreign parents, it is. Like they just didn't grow up having pets.
Yeah, so it's no, it's not for me. Like my husband said, I want to have a dog, and I was like, it's never gonna happen, dude. It's just not. So, yeah, we're just not into it. But anyway, so it's so I thought this was so interesting to see production get so involved with Orange County, and I love it. Like I respect the production team of Orange County because it's coming across real. I feel like the other franchises don't show this, and we're just seeing the girls like interact with production here when they're upset and I like that. Like I like seeing that cuz it's more real. It's like real emotion.
Yeah, and like to me, it felt like when Shannon was, like saying, "You guys have this party, I'm done," and she's like talking production. It's like literally the reason she was having the party is because Bravo was making her, or the production team was making her, and like to put in their face, she's like, "You guys plan this, you guys do," and they're all probably like, "What the hell?" And then she like runs off, and then
Right.
like it was just so funny to me.
Yeah. What do you think about Shannon saying that Gina's kids could have, went to CPS? Does like what do you think about
Homegirl,
that?
I don't think you have that much power ever, and I think that you're crazy for even saying that. That is so rude.
She totally is like such an idiot for saying that.
Like
For
you can't even bring up those words like to any mom or any any family. Like that is
right.
crazy. Like don't even put them in the existence of the world.
But don't even bring up DUI. Like don't even bring it up. Like it's an embarrassing thing for
I
her and
think
then like she's a mom.
she was trying to defend her relationship with Gina and like that's the only thing she probably has is like, oh, I was a good friend because of this. And so she like literally had to bring that up, but I would never I would never forgive her for that, especially when Gina goes back and watches it.
Yeah. No, I mean, but does Gina seem off to you? Like
I
when she
just
was
don't
talking to
like her.
Jen? Me either. She
The
comes
only
across off when she talks. Like she's like, I and I'm like, are you on something?
Oh, okay, let's not go there.
No, but like, no, I know, but that's she just seems off. I don't know. I mean, I don't think she's on drugs or anything, but like maybe she's tired or I don't know. She doesn't seem, I mean, she lost like a significant amount of weight. I don't know. She doesn't seem all the way there right now.
The only thing I like about her is that she does like to call out people, but I just wish that like personality was in somebody else.
Yeah, no, I don't even like, there's nothing about her that I like. Okay, so let's talk the latest
Yeah.
episode. So Gina is hurt by Shannon bringing up her children possibly going to CPS. Emily thinks Shannon just doesn't like Gina, and honestly, no one does. So, I mean, is that mean? A little bit, but Gina just isn't right for the show. And I love Emily. I feel like Emily has carried Gina, and that's why Gina's had other seasons.
I'm really curious to see what's going to happen at the end of the season, especially with bringing back Tamra and like having like the oomph back again. Like, there's no way they're going to keep both of them. One of them are going to go.
Yeah, I mean, but we thought that last season and the season before, and they both came back. But I want Emily to come back. Gina, this isn't for you. You are lucky that you even got another season. That's
I
just what I
know.
feel. I am starting to think that John is a sociopath.
Okay, it was so everything about him is odd.
Right. I
Like the
mean,
way
just
comes down, he's like rubbing her back, and then
scare.
he's never slept over, but the day production's filming, you're sleeping over. Like everything is just really weird.
Well, and then based off what we're told from the other ladies, and then when I see him, he doesn't seem into Shannon at all. He seems triggered and annoyed.
And he doesn't seem like he's into the show, but like the way that Heather made it
Yeah,
was
that
like,
was weird.
yeah, like because it comes across when we're watching him, he's not into it. He doesn't care. He barely talks. He's just standing there. But maybe that's just because he's like awkward and like this is like everything to him. I don't know.
Okay, so we obviously stan Heather, but I don't believe that John, like Shannon said, that John loves the limelight. I just don't.
Oh yeah, I don't. It doesn't come across that way.
Not at all. Like he seems, if you like the limelight, like you're gonna be very much involved. You're gonna have like your Instagram account say RHOC house husband or whatever. Like just put RHOC cast member. Like he doesn't give me any vibes like that.
What's crazy is like how she also said that his kids don't like her, his daughters. In any relationship, how do people go through when their own kids don't like you?
Yeah,
I
I
would have
know.
bailed. I would have been like, bye.
So I just got a blind about Dina
Ooh.
Manzo, and I was also told that there's more to it that she doesn't get along with her current husband's kids, and I was like, oh wow. So
HelloFresh has been a game changer for me. I love their quick and easy options. I am someone who loves to spend time making a great dinner about once a week, but the rest of the week, I just want something quick and easy, but still fresh and good taste. With HelloFresh, all you need is 15 minutes and you'll be enjoying a tasty, satisfying meal made in your own kitchen. Just look for their quick and easy dinner options, plus quick breakfast and lunches too. Another reason it's been a game changer is my mom is so OCD and hates when I buy things and leave them in the fridge for a long time, so she loves how everything is proportioned. So I leave the meal planning and grocery shopping to HelloFresh. With pre-proportioned ingredients and easy step-by-step recipes delivered to your door, you'll save so much time and cut out the hassle. We have talked about Every Plate before, and Every Plate is now owned by HelloFresh. And with a wider array of meal plans to choose from, there's something for everyone. I love switching between the brands, and now my listeners can enjoy both brands at a discount with us. So go to HelloFresh.com/50TRH and use code 50TRH for 50% off plus free shipping. That is HelloFresh.com/50TRH and use code 50TRH for 50% off plus free shipping.
Our next partner is AG1, the daily foundational nutrition supplement that supports whole body health. I drink it literally every day. I gave AG1 a try because I was tired of taking so many supplements and wanted a single solution that supports my entire body and covers my nutritional bases every day. I wanted a better gut health, a boost in energy, immune system support, and I hated taking so many pills and vitamins, and I just wanted a supplement that actually tastes great. I drink AG1 in the morning, and I have been consistently doing that for the last month. Since being on it, I can say that I've increased energy levels, which you all know I need with everything that I try to do and navigate, and I feel my gut health has significantly improved. It's so hard to keep up with a supplement routine, especially when I am taking multiple vitamins, but with AG1, it's so much easier with all-in-one. Every scoop is packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and whole food source ingredients of high quality that gives me major benefits like gut and mood support, boosted energy, and even healthier looking skin, hair, and nails. If you want to take ownership of your health, try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase. Go to drinkag1.com/TRH. That's drinkag1.com/TRH. Check it out.
Yeah, we'll touch a little bit more on that, but it just
I
made
just
me
don't
think about that.
how like it's already hard enough it is. You're not gonna get along with
Right.
your kids.
Like, yeah, and like a man is such an asshole. I mean, like, okay, look, if the kids are problematic and starting problems, then I kind of get it. I mean, what can a woman do? But like, I feel like if a woman loves their husband, they should just try because they know their kids are their husband's like pure joy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tamra comes over and Shannon opens up about her relationship with John on camera. And she says that John is a runner and she is someone who confronts. And she says that these are issues that she needs to figure out. And it's none of the ladies' opinion. Tamra says she agrees, but Tamra has been the most vocal about Shannon's relationship.
This is the stuff when I just can't wait for reunion time because Tamra sucks at reunions because she lies throughout the whole season and finally gets confronted on reunion nights. And then she's like, yeah, I did wrong. I'm so bad for doing that. No, this is a reason.
Right. Are you a confronter or are you a runner?
I'm definitely a runner. I don't confront shit.
I am. Okay, all right, let me talk.
You're a
What am I?
confronter.
Yeah, I confront everything. But then also, like, with my husband, when he starts saying stuff that I'm like, just this sounds ridiculous, I'm a runner and I don't want to hear it. So I'm both. Yeah. I thought about that. I was like, I'm both. Cause like I have heard my husband be like, why are you running? Like, let's talk. And I'm like, oh my God, like we've all been there, right? Uh So I am so protective over Jen. Again, I think Jen is the new best housewife, like such a great addition. She's one of the best to come on later on a season and then have such a flawless first season. And she's been incredible. And if Ryan does mess with our girl, like we're coming for you. I'll be so sad because she's such a nice person. She's hot. And he just better not mess with her. Jen, does even open up to Ryan, says that she struggles with the fact that someone came between them when they were on a break. And Ryan is like, we can choose to focus on the present and not the past. And I was like,
says a cheater.
Oh my God. I was like, dude, I hate guys. Like,
Yeah.
I hate guys. It's like such a like gaslighting thing. And Ryan's, well, he's been a bachelor his whole life. He's never been married. And I just want to protect Jen at all costs.
I know if Jen's the one to change him, great, but I don't see that. It's just we know the writings on the wall with that relationship or that kind of person. And the thing is, she's gonna find a better person afterwards if it does happen, and because she's great herself, so there's nothing to worry
She's
about.
a freaking solid 10, like
Yeah.
solid 10. But I just when he said that comment, like it just made me cringe and made me think of like our childhood, like high school years and stuff. Like you can choose to focus on that, like so ick. Definitely ick. But anyways, Tamra hates Heather and Tamra's making an appearance. She says that Emily and Gina can't stop talking about Shannon's relationship, which Tamra is the one who, again, kept bringing up Shannon's relationship up. But now Tamra is talking about Heather's relationship and some photos that it was taken of Heather with her husband, which, by the way, All About TRH was featured on this episode. Hey. Yeah. And it was from our article. But can you imagine your girlfriend, Chantal, continuing to stir the pot when it comes to you?
No.
Right. Like if I did that and I brought that up and I was like, there were some pictures and she just sucks so badly. And to me, she is so jealous of Heather.
And 100%, that's literally what it comes down to is her jealousy.
Yeah.
She's jealous that Heather came back on the show before she did. She's jealous that Heather just sold her house for $55 million, even though she didn't know it at the time, but she's just jealous.
Yeah. And then to me, she's jealous of that. And then she's jealous of like Jen's appearance and Jen's bod. That's like, I just feel like there's so much like envy with her. So Shannon and Heather meet, and Heather again, whoa, Heather, this was a lot. You know, she got straight to the point again, and I was like, okay, damn, Heather.
She's
And
always been really good at communicating her feelings and like arguments. She's been so good at it. Always. I always
yeah,
used to think that she like even at reunions was so good. She'll own it. She moves past it. She just knows how to talk.
is it weird that I'm like craving a taco and it's 7 a.m.?
No.
I don't know why. I
I'm
just,
just kidding. It is, but I'm just
I
like probably
know.
for you, no.
I swear. Okay, so my whole thing is Shannon is convinced Heather is behind the relationship rumors when again, Tamra. So I want Shannon to give the same energy that she is giving to Heather to Tamra at the reunion.
Yes.
Like Shannon says she's hurt, and finally Heather says Tamra is kind of the one who kept bringing up her relationship. And I was so glad. I'm like, finally, Heather, bring it up, tell the truth. But Shannon is so damn blinded. And I think that Shannon is still mad about how Heather treated her last season. So she's just blaming Heather. She's like, I have something on you. You're going to get iced out. And Heather apologizes. She's getting emotional. And I do believe Heather. But again, Shannon and Tamra are just trying to have a problem with Heather. They're trying to ice her out of the group. And I hope Heather stays. I hope, they don't win with this.
She's gonna feel vindicated at the reunion because like look at the flashbacks just in that
Yeah.
conversation. Everything she was saying was true. Like I didn't bring it up. Obviously she probably knows a little bit how to play things sometimes too, but she's like I didn't bring this up. She did. I was just there.
Do you think the tears were real?
No.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you're with Shannon. Okay.
Yeah, I mean like why are you crying?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Maybe I
And
needed
she is
like
an
a
actress, but
true. Okay.
I mean
Yeah.
but
Okay.
for Shannon to just say that was so savage, but yeah.
Yeah. But to me, it's like, damn, like Shannon really wants a problem with Heather. Like she was more upset when she talked to Emily than she was like she didn't want Emily to be mad or not come. She doesn't seem to care about Heather.
I know. I feel like she never did and she only does if like it's I mean, they've
Heather's
had
on
problems.
top.
Yeah, but they've had problems their whole like anytime
Friendship.
they yeah, the whole show.
Yeah. So it's Taylor's pumpkin party, and Emily corners Jen while Gina corners Tamra, and they ask about the CPS comment. And Tamra says she doesn't remember, which I don't believe that she doesn't remember. And Heather finds out that the CPS was brought up, and Heather is like, how is someone allowed to say this? But we can't talk about John and Shannon. And of course, Tamra throws Jen under the bus and is like, Jen is probably twisting it. And I do appreciate Gina calling it out. But again, she only does it in her confessionals. And she says, if anyone is going to twist anything, it's going to be Tamra because obviously Jen is a fucking saint. Like, she's not about to do that. But why does no one call Tamra out to her face?
Oh wait, that's so crazy that you say that because now that I do think about it, she is always in her confessionals, and that's probably why I'm like, oh, she does call people out. She does say what's on her mind, but
She
it's only in.
absolutely doesn't.
Yeah, you're so right.
No. She, like, because right then and there, I'd be like, girl, Jen's not about to twist it. But you know who is? You are, boo boo. Like, and she doesn't. She never does that. But while they're carving pumpkins, Shannon whispered to Tamara that this is all weird because half these people didn't come to her party. And I'm actually usually team Shannon, but like Shannon, you kind of did that?
To me, even when she arrived to the party, she left the party. She really thinks she's something, unless she really was having those health issues. But you just got an IV. I get IVs once a month. Sometimes you're fine. But she really just seems like she's something. I don't like her energy that she's bringing.
Right. I do love Taylor's mannerism. Like even to the pumpkin lady, she's like, "Thank you so much, so much." Oh my gosh, she just has really good mannerism. I don't
Yeah,
know if
I
you
do
caught
really like
that.
her. Yeah, I think she's a great addition.
Me too. I do too. I love it.
And I think if she was a permanent housewife, obviously they would make her do more. But for right now, like she can just keep being a friend if she wants to.
She's trying to like figure it out, like figure out her place. So she's not coming in so strong. Whereas it with Beverly Hills, like she did come in strong, but they all started together. It's
Yeah.
obviously very awkward with someone who's been on a different show coming here. Like you have to kind of like step back a little bit.
So at the table when to me, when Tamra starts saying, Jen didn't say that at the table. How
Wait,
bizarre
no,
is
what
it?
are you talking about? The CPS comment?
Yeah.
Like, of course, Tamara brings it up, by the way.
I know. And so to me, it's so bizarre. I really think she thinks she plays this out in her head because she knows how it's going to come off to viewers. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think that Tamra is so damn strategic. And
There's no way you didn't hear CPS, and the way that you're making it seem like you didn't hear it at all, and Jen's lying. Like Jen is literally looking at you like you're crazy, and calls and says it. You told me more about her DUI, so you know she was talking about
right.
it.
Well, it was annoying because like Tamra didn't even allow Gina to confront it because she, of course, had to be behind it. And then Shannon started acting like she suddenly had amnesia and doesn't remember saying that. And it's like, you're like, Shannon, are you good? Are you good? Like, no one is buying that Shannon didn't say it. And Shannon is like, maybe Jen Googled it. And Jen's like in her confessional, I wish that my friend Tamra would stick up for you. But girl, like Jen, I need you to realize that Tamra is not your friend. Not your friend at all.
But she doesn't know until now that when probably she's watching and be like, whoa. She knows a little
Yeah,
bit, but
she
now she's gonna
knew,
be like,
yeah.
whoa. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, yeah, I love her. Okay, anyways. Tamra is a shit stirrer because she legit then this was so like uncomfortable for me as a friend. She then throws Shannon under the bus about her talking about Travis. And she's like, well, you talked about Travis. And like everyone's like, wait, what? And then Shannon's like, you would, Tamra. Like you would bring this up.
Seriously, it's like you have my back the whole time. All of a sudden, you just put a dig in it, so
Right. It's
to make
so
it
weird.
it's almost to make it seem like I don't have her back the whole time. Look what I just did. I just called her out for saying
No,
this.
I
I call
don't know.
everyone
She's trying
out.
to be like a truth teller. Like she's trying to be like Lisa Rinna. Like I'm a truth teller no matter what. I don't know. I don't know why else she would have brought that up. It's just weird to me. Like
Super
I think
weird.
like Shannon, wake up, girl, wake up. Like she is not your friend either.
That's not, and that does nothing to anyone's value of life. Whatever you say about someone's appearance, like why are you telling that person?
Right. Yeah. So crazy. So I again back to jealousy. Tamara is jealous of Heather's life. So now she calls her out for the photos, which was like so cringe and awkward. Like, you have balls. You literally have balls to bring this up in front of everybody.
I
And didn't you feel like that?
what do you think about the photos? Is it real or fake?
I think that anytime these photographers get photos of any of them, like there's a deal there.
Okay.
Like, I do think it's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be at this place," type of
Do we
thing.
know for sure it was a paparazzi photo? It wasn't just like a fan photo because there's a lot of fans out and
No, it was
about.
paparazzi.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Poor
paparazzi.
Heather.
I know. Well, okay, so and then Tamara insinuates that Heather isn't, or no, Heather insinuates like, I don't know who brought it up first, but there's obviously like marriage rumor problems with Terry and Heather. So, like Heather's like, well, if you thought there were problems or heard about those rumors, why haven't any of you guys called me and checked on me or asked about it? But instead, you're bringing up these pictures.
Such a good play by her.
Yeah. So, it was just like awkward though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I still feel kind of awkward about it just because that's something that you call someone out for, but never to their face. Never.
I just think it's weird. Like, why do you care?
Yeah. And
Okay,
like
if
that's
she
supposed
called
to be your
paparazzi,
friend.
hasn't a lot of people called paparazzi? What
Tamara
are you trying?
has.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that she's trying to make it seem like her marriage is better? Is that what you're insinuating? Because if so, then why have just like how they said, why haven't you asked me about my marriage?
Right. Emily says there's a double standard when it comes to Shannon, but again, I wish these ladies said these things to each other's face. And after like Heather being picked at, Heather's like, I'm not about to share that I sold my house because obviously everyone's going to be shocked. And I don't blame her. These people are not well wishers. They don't
No.
wish her well. Like, even when Heather was like, yeah, you guys, I'm going to host an event for, I don't know what it was. I forgot now, but it was something that she is doing. And like
The
Shannon rolls her eyes.
fireside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Fireside. And then Shannon rolls her eyes, and I'm like, Shannon, you're so annoying. Like, you are such like a hater. And then Shannon's like, all right, guys, I have to go. Okay, Shannon is starting to piss me off this
That's what
season.
I'm saying. It was
Yeah, she's just
she's too
about
much.
herself.
And
Yeah.
she thinks she's better than the others. And I'm like, I don't like
Yeah.
your energy that you're bringing.
Yeah.
It's not cute.
No, she's just totally all about herself. Like, if it's not about her, she has zero interest and she, like, walks herself out. And I hate people like that. Like, I really do.
Same.
Sorry, someone just
You
came
know
to my
what's
room.
crazy? Oh, is that someone at your door?
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Because I Googled because I was so curious because they kept saying for Heather's house, 55 million, 55 million. Do you know how much she built that house for?
How much?
Guess.
Like 20.
Yeah, 21 million. So she
Oh.
literally just made $25 million basically. Or let's just call it another 20 million with taxes taken out or something.
You know they bought Mark Wahlberg's house.
The one that's
in
the
Beverly
one in
Hills.
LA?
No, in Beverly Hills.
Oh, they bought another house? They
Yeah,
have an
aside from the
apartment?
penthouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Not the
Oh, yeah,
apartment,
yeah, yeah. I
sweetie.
did know that because they're gonna renovate it, right?
Apartment. No, it's a penthouse.
Oh,
Like,
I
let's get
know.
fancy pants right. Because that's definitely a badass penthouse.
That was 14 million. So like you got this, you just sold your house, probably paid back all your loans, and then now you just bought a house for free. Like that's crazy.
I'm just crying and poor right now. Like, I just can't believe
I can't
someone
even
has
afford
that.
I can't afford 2,300 rent.
I know. I swear to God. Like, how do people like, I get it. He's what is he, a surgeon? Like, damn though. My God. I'm sure he's like invested in dumb things, but I'm just
Yeah, I think
crying and
that, and I
poor.
think his, his little his reality show helped him too.
I mean, I doubt it. I doubt that was like anything. That's like more
No, it
exposure.
is. Like E probably pays way more than Bravo does.
Hell no, Chantal. Heather's making like $1 million a season. E News is not freaking paying that for freaking whatever. I did hear though that like Jersey Shore, those people are banking, like really making
Jersey
money.
Shore makes literally $100,000 every episode.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
MTV in general, I learned this from another podcast. MTV just pays people really great. The people from Team Mom, because you're not revolving cast. It's not like you have to like, oh, this cast doesn't come in. You're watching the same people for 14 years. So, but
Yeah,
I
but
think
Bravo hates that. That's why they're
I
trying to
know.
like get rid of all the OGs.
Well, then that's their problem because we want to see people's lives.
Did you hear with the Atlanta?
No, what happened?
Atlanta, they're like, and I've heard from some reliable people that this is like actually true, that they're gonna do like a possible shakeup where they either revamp like they did New York, or they only keep like 2 housewives.
That's too much for Atlanta. I mean, unless they really keep the two major people, but there's still a lot of people that people love. Kenya, Candy.
But Kenya
Who
came for
else?
production, so
I
Kenya's not in the
know.
good graces of Bravo. You can't do that while you're literally currently filming. She went against, you know how it is with Jersey, you guys, like how they are about production. They're fucking crazy about it, or about any of the housewives like interacting with anyone, talking to anyone. Like Kenya deadass went on a podcast and threw Bravo and production under the bus while she's still employed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, that I know that's nuts. I don't know, but. What were you saying?
What was I saying? Let me know.
I know, sorry. I just like jumped to that because I mean, I really did hear that might happen. So I'm just like, holy moly. Next week looks good though.
You know what? For some reason on Peacock it didn't show me, so I have no idea what next week looks like.
I don't remember, so I can't tell you, but I just remember. Oh, you know what it is? They bring up that it goes like public. Heather sold her house for 55 million, and Shannon and Tamra again are bullying Heather. And then they're like, well, like you obviously don't trust us. Yeah, bitch, she doesn't. She
Yeah,
doesn't trust
why
you.
why would we want the eye on me eye on us with
like
your guys'
literally.
freaking energy? No, thank you.
Remember, we're not supposed to believe that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't like to
Okay.
believe that, but in general, like the energy, like I don't
Yeah,
want
energy,
your
bad energy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who
Well,
knows who you're praying to?
I know, I swear, Jesus. But okay, anyways. Yeah, but that's all for today's episode. I'm digging Orange County and I cannot wait for this reunion. And I hope, ladies from Orange County, if you're listening to this, hold Tamra accountable. Twist things up. It's about time that we have another season of Tamra running away because everyone's exposing her.
And what they need to do is, even if she does own her stuff, say no. I'm done with you owning it because you keep doing it. Go to therapy. Go do something. You need to like go sit inside and figure yourself out. Okay.
Boom. You're so right, because like it's not about just owning it. It's about like being a better person. Which, remember that season that Tamra tried to be a better person? That didn't last. Didn't last. I know
she found God, which was good.
She
Nice,
did.
but
Yeah, it's nice, but we're all a work in progress. But it seems like she needs to go back to church,
she needs to go
That's it.
confess some sins.
Yeah, she really, really does.
We all do, but
I know, seriously, I'm going to confession because I can't. Okay. Anyways, well, that's all for today's episode. We are releasing another episode with the New Jersey baseball game, so stay tuned for that. But thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.
Bye, cousins.
Okay. Bye.
Be sure to check out allabouttrh.com for everything Real Housewives and Bravo TV. And please make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at allabouttrh podcast.